Did you know a housewife who put her husband through medical school and law school, shot him and his new wife in their bed after he left her with nothing? Her name was Betty Broderick from California. In 1965, Betty met Dan Broderick at a college dance when she was just 17 years old. He promised her the moon and asked her to marry him every day for 3 years. They married in 1969 and had 4 children together. Betty worked multiple jobs and raised the kids while Dan finished medical school at Cornell and then law school at Harvard. After 16 years of struggle, Dan finally became a successful lawyer, making millions. Then in 1983, he hired a 21-year-old flight attendant named Linda as his legal assistant. Betty suspected an affair, but Dan denied it for 2 years. In 1985, Dan moved out and eventually admitted he'd been cheating. The divorce was brutal. Dan used his connections as president of the San Diego Bar Association to destroy Betty in court. He got full custody of their kids, sold their house against her wishes, and left her with almost nothing. Betty started leaving angry voicemails on his machine, spray painting his walls, and once drove her car through his front door. On November 5, 1989, Betty used her daughter's key to break into Dan's house at dawn. She found Dan and Linda sleeping in bed and shot them both with 5 bullets. When Dan tried to reach for the phone, he said, "Okay, you shot me, I'm dead," before dying. Betty was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 32 years to life. She's been denied parole twice and won't be eligible again until 2032, when she'll be 84 years old. Betty still claims she was a victim of psychological abuse and has 0 remorse. Her youngest son said, "She's not a danger to society. The only 2 people she was a danger to are dead. Write your country and I'll make a video from there."